Texas Democrat Henry Cuellar toured the border yesterday with other lawmakers, a Democrat, a couple Republicans. Sir, welcome back, and thank you for joining us on our program today.
Thank you so much.
I applaud the fact that you have been so public trying to help the people in Texas and the people who live in your state. Why is it so obvious that the administration has ignored people like you?
You know, all I've been asking this administration and prior administration is to listen to the people that live on the border. We don't just come and visit for a few hours. We actually live there. There are people there with so much experience, the border sheriffs, the police chiefs, the mayors, and the judges. And we know how the border works. We understand the dynamics. We understand what happens on the Mexican side. Like your reporter said, most of the property or the territory on the other side of the border is controlled by drug cartels. Nobody goes in, nobody crosses without them charging them and giving them the okay.
Kamala Harris has been charged with leading the response. It's been 71 days since she was appointed to that position. Back to the question. Why is this administration ignoring people like you?
Well, you know, again, it's something that, you know, we certainly encourage the vice president, the president to come visit the border. I think it's important, but I guess they'll do it on their own time and terms. But certainly at the same time, while we're doing that, I sit on the appropriations. I got folks that are on the border that we serve in the appropriations, and we have a list of proposals to add, for example, more HSI officers, the Homeland investigators, so they can go after those criminal drug cartels, not only in the U.S., but go into the foreign countries and go after those drug cartels. Because if you don't stop the money, you know what they charge, $6,000, $8,000, depending who they are.
Sure, it's a lot of money. It's an industry.
All you have to do is do the math.
Right. You saw the images of these people that were drowning in the river. They were saved overnight. Our Fox cameras caught that. Apparently, a drone caught a woman being assaulted just on the Mexican side of the border. Then you had this 5-year-old boy yesterday in the middle of the night crying out for help and pleading with smugglers not to leave him alone. It's stunning stuff. Why is 71 days acceptable?
Well, you know, again, and what we're seeing at the border is only a snapshot of what happens to these people. Imagine the hundreds of miles that they go without any U.S. intervention like we have here at the border. Imagine what happens to them when they're doing the dangerous trek from Honduras and Salvador through Mexico. Imagine what happens to the people that get raped, get assaulted, you know, including adults and young kids. We're only seeing a snapshot. We don't see what's happening in those countries.
We got to do something. Henry Cuellar, thank you for your time. A Democrat from Texas.
Thank you so much.
We'll talk again very soon, unfortunately. It's been going on for far too long, Jillian.